A rigid to electrical metallic tubing adapter, also known as EMT adapter, is a fitting used to connect rigid metal conduit to EMT conduit. These adapters facilitate transitions between different types of conduit systems, often employed where varying environmental or mechanical protection levels are desired. Rigid conduit typically offers superior physical protection and is suitable for direct burial or exposure to harsh conditions, while EMT provides a lighter and more cost-effective solution for indoor or protected environments. Rigid to EMT adapters are commonly made from materials like galvanized steel or cast iron to ensure corrosion resistance and mechanical strength. The adapter typically features a threaded connection on the rigid conduit side and a set screw or compression fitting on the EMT side. The threaded connection on the rigid side is designed to screw onto the threaded end of the rigid conduit. The EMT side usually includes a sleeve that slides over the end of the EMT conduit, secured by a set screw that tightens to create a mechanical and electrical connection. When installing a rigid to EMT adapter, several key considerations should be taken into account. Firstly, ensure that the adapter is listed and labeled for the specific application, complying with relevant standards such as those set by the National Electrical Code (NEC). Secondly, verify that the adapter is compatible with the sizes of both the rigid and EMT conduits being connected. Thirdly, properly tighten all connections to ensure a secure mechanical and electrical bond. For set screw type adapters, use the appropriate torque specified by the manufacturer to prevent damage to the conduit or adapter. Fourthly, when installing in damp or corrosive environments, use adapters made from corrosion-resistant materials or apply protective coatings to prevent deterioration. Fifthly, in locations where vibration is a concern, consider using vibration-resistant adapters or additional supports to prevent loosening of connections over time. There are several potential issues that can arise with rigid to EMT adapters, especially in older installations. Firstly, corrosion can occur, particularly in damp or coastal environments, leading to weakening of the adapter and potential failure of the connection. Secondly, loose connections can develop due to vibration, thermal expansion and contraction, or improper installation, resulting in electrical arcing or ground faults. Thirdly, physical damage to the adapter can occur due to impact or mechanical stress, compromising its structural integrity and electrical conductivity. Fourthly, improper installation techniques, such as over-tightening or under-tightening set screws, can damage the conduit or adapter, leading to premature failure. Fifthly, the use of dissimilar metals can lead to galvanic corrosion, especially when the adapter is made from a different material than the conduits being connected. Regular inspection and maintenance are crucial for identifying and addressing potential issues with rigid to EMT adapters. Visual inspection should be conducted periodically to check for signs of corrosion, damage, or loose connections. Any damaged or corroded adapters should be replaced immediately. Loose connections should be tightened to the manufacturer's specifications. Electrical testing, such as continuity and ground impedance testing, can be performed to verify the integrity of the electrical connection. When replacing a rigid to EMT adapter, it is important to select a replacement that is compatible with the existing conduit system and suitable for the environmental conditions. Use only listed and labeled adapters that meet applicable standards. Properly prepare the conduit ends by cleaning and deburring them before installing the new adapter. Tighten all connections to the manufacturer's specified torque. Apply corrosion-resistant coatings or sealants to protect the adapter and connections from moisture and corrosion. In some cases, it may be necessary to replace the entire conduit run if the existing conduit is severely corroded or damaged. When working with electrical conduit systems, always follow safe work practices and wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety glasses and gloves. Energize the circuit before disconnecting or working on any electrical components. If you are not comfortable working with electrical systems, consult a qualified electrician. Regarding specific applications and code requirements, the National Electrical Code provides detailed guidelines for the installation and use of rigid and EMT conduit systems. NEC Section 300.12 addresses mechanical continuity of raceways and cables, requiring that raceways be securely fastened and supported. NEC Section 300.15 covers boxes, conduit bodies, or fittings where conductors are spliced or pulled. NEC Section 314.40 addresses the use of fittings and connectors, requiring that they be suitable for the intended use and approved for the specific type of conduit being used. NEC Section 344 covers rigid metal conduit, RMC, providing requirements for its installation and support. NEC Section 358 covers electrical metallic tubing, EMT, providing requirements for its installation and support. NEC Section 250 covers grounding and bonding, requiring that all metal conduit systems be properly grounded to ensure electrical safety. When transitioning between rigid and EMT conduit systems, it is important to ensure that the grounding path is maintained. This can be achieved by using listed grounding bushings or bonding jumpers to connect the conduit sections. In some cases, it may be necessary to install a separate grounding conductor to provide a reliable grounding path. When working with older electrical systems, it is common to encounter installations that do not comply with current code requirements. In these situations, it is important to evaluate the safety of the existing installation and make any necessary upgrades to bring it into compliance with current codes. This may involve replacing outdated or damaged components, adding additional grounding conductors, or upgrading the entire conduit system. When performing electrical work, always obtain the necessary permits and inspections from the local electrical inspector. This will ensure that the work is performed in accordance with applicable codes and standards and that the installation is safe and reliable. In summary, rigid to EMT adapters are essential components for transitioning between different types of conduit systems. Proper installation, maintenance, and compliance with applicable codes are crucial for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical installations. Always consult a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns about working with electrical systems.